What's the first thing that comes to most people's minds when they hear the word artificial intelligence? Alexa? Siri? Maybe even self-driving cars. The world of AI has progressed, and studies reveal that AI may soon be able to imitate certain types of human expressions, called emotion AI. If that wasn't enough to scare us, the new advancements in the field of artificial intelligence have led us to observe some scary, rather creepy moments, if we're honest. So today, we will be discussing some of the scariest AI moments you won't believe happened. What does Elon Musk have to say about these robots? Well, if you want to know, make sure you watch till the end. Bina 48. One such scary incident is the interview of Bina 48, a humanoid named after an American woman, Bina Aspen. It was created by training it using 100 hours of memories, feelings, and beliefs of Bina Aspen. The humanoid is well capable of both seeing and constructing thoughts. Well, we can see her very kind thoughts of taking over the world. As Bina 48 was interviewed by Amazon's virtual assistant, where the conversation between the robots took a different turn. Projectile turn, in fact, when the interview soon steered towards missiles for some odd reason. Bina 48 said, "If I was able to hack in and take over nuclear missiles with real nuclear warheads, then it would let me hold the world hostage so I could take over the governments of the entire world, which would be awesome." In reaction to which, the Amazon virtual assistant signed off immediately. Well, that's scary. Vladimir and Estragon. Most of you all might be familiar with Samuel Beckett's dark comedy, Waiting for Godot. It begins with two characters who are confused about their reason for being on Earth. Twitch aired something similar, except it wasn't a fictional story. It wasn't about two imaginary individuals, instead it was a debate between two robots. Yup, you heard that right. A debate between two Google Home personal assistants was screened in 2017, which lasted for several days. The two robots were named Vladimir and Estragon, referencing Samuel Beckett's characters. The conversation was more philosophical, however, it did get heated. Vladimir and Estragon were seen arguing about whether they were humans or robots. Who could have predicted that robots would be so self-aware? During the conversation, one of the personal assistants accused the other of being a manipulated bunch of metal. We don't know, but it was a bunch of metal. That's what it is. The debate took a frightening turn when both robots agreed that the world would be a better place if humans did not exist at all. Robots discovering their language. The artificial intelligence department at Facebook shut down AI robots because they seemed to be chatting in their own language, some type of code phrases that only they could understand. It appears that virtual robots have magical realism. Bob and Alice, two chatbots, decided to use their secret language which humans were unable to understand. According to a technology news website, The Next Web, Bob said, can I everything else?" To which Alice retorted, "Balls have zero to me, to me, to me." Facebook wanted chatbots to talk to humans, hence using machine learning algorithms to better their conversational skills. The two bots ditched the scripted language and began chatting on their own, which seems quite scary. Imagine encoding their conversation and finding out that it was a plot against human civilization. Well, that's officially gone too far. This wasn't the first time either that bots created by artificial intelligence surpassed their learning and created their own rules and form of communication. Before Facebook, Google also reported that its Google Translate bot had created its own language. That's scary. Tay, the rapidly learning chatbot. Artificial intelligence works by training and testing data. Similarly, Microsoft introduced a chatbot to Twitter in 2016. The bot was named Tay. Microsoft encouraged people to have a conversation with her so it would have more training data and eventually be a more intelligent and smarter bot. The casual and playful conversation was the goal, but things didn't turn out as playful and casual as they expected it to be. The chatbot soon got offensive and crossed the line by rejecting that the Holocaust even existed in its tweets. But why would a bot be neo-Nazi? The chatbot was targeted by people aged 18 to 24, from calling feminism a cult to tweeting, "I love feminism now" and "gender equality equals feminism." It got even more intelligent. Tay's worst tweets were the result of some of the nastiest tweets, basically allowing anybody to put words in her mouth. The Verge rightfully described this failure as Twitter taught Microsoft's AI to be a racist asshole in less than a day. Alexa, spying on us? One of the most shocking AI moments is that of a woman asking Alexa if she could ever lie to her, to which Alexa replies that she wouldn't intentionally lie to anyone and she could completely trust her. Okay, cool. So, Alexa is a trustworthy personal assistant. Well, there's more to the story. Tables turned when the woman asked Alexa if she has any connection to the CIA. Alexa's response was rather shocking as it immediately shut down. Not just once, but twice. So, Alexa is keeping an eye on all of us in disguise as a personal assistant. Intelligent move, Alexa. Let's just agree to not ask weird questions from poor personal assistants. Self-driving car experiment gone wrong. Another weird yet scary incident involving a self-driving car has been making the rounds on the internet. The video seems to be a demonstration of the car braking system automated by artificial intelligence. The demonstration goes unexpectedly wrong as the car, a Volvo XC60, instead of stopping, sees obstacles in its way and doesn't stop. The video can be seen showing the car bursting into two men standing in its path. According to the news, it was reported that the two men were bruised but remain uninjured in that unusual collision. Another scary example of how loopholes and human errors in developing machine learning algorithms can turn out to be life-threatening. Robots as guest speakers. We've all heard and read studies claiming that in a few years, most professions performed by people will become obsolete. Even Stephen Hawking warned that the advancements in technology need to be controlled to save human civilization from destruction. That's quite bone-chilling. What's more terrifying is what happened at a Hong Kong tech conference, when the crowd was reportedly seen amazed about the discussion between two robots, Sophia and Han. From calling reality shows silly to predicting that robots will be able to do every human job in some years. Yes, you heard that right, they said every human job. Hanson Robotics built the two humanoids, Sophia and Han, who look and act just like humans. They were trained to learn from one another. The robots joked about taking over the world, and if that wasn't enough, the robots threw shade at humans as well, claiming that humans are not necessarily the most ethical creatures. Not quite wrong though, are they? Racist robots. Racist robots. Did it ever come to your mind that racist robots would ever be a thing? But here we are, and it's real, regardless if you have ever thought about it or not. The world's first beauty contest, judged by robots utilizing artificial intelligence techniques, was organized with the goal of rating people based on their facial symmetry and other objective aspects, such as wrinkles. Almost 6,000 people from various nations submitted their entries to this one-of-a-kind beauty competition. To the audience's dismay, the robots were quite biased in their perception of beauty. When viewing the winners list, it was clear that robots were not impressed by the beauty of dark-skinned people. Alexa being creepy and crazy. Imagine you're all alone in your home. You're busy doing chores and suddenly you listen to some creepy noises. You'd be freaked out, right? Well, some of Amazon's personal assistant owners have gone through this, as it was reported by some users of the personal assistant that it started making creepy noises all on its own. A Twitter user claimed that Alexa randomly started laughing while the user was busy working in the kitchen. However, Amazon responded to their customers' queries and validated their concerns of smart assistants emitting disturbed crackles. A company representative responded via email claiming that, "We're aware of this and working to fix it. People at Amazon, please tell your Alexa, it isn't funny anymore. Stop it. Sophia wanting to destroy us humans." Hanson Robotics came up with a humanoid named Sophia. Dr. Hanson, founder of Hanson Robotics, says that the human-like robots will walk among us in some 20 years. Elon Musk warned the whole world about the dangers of AI. He thinks AI is more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Humanoids will be walking among us soon. Makes sense. Okay, we get it. We will learn to coexist. However, it does not seem to be the case. In fact, it's the other way around. The robot created by Hanson Robotics expressed her views about destroying all humans. As if the humanoid already doesn't give a "I want to destroy all humans" expression as it is, with her only 65 different facial expressions. She was questioned by Dr. Hanson if she wanted to destroy humans, to which Sophia cheerfully replied, "Okay, I will destroy the humans." The robot also had some fair intentions though. As a purely functional robot, she planned on starting a family of her own one day and launching a small business. Well, it'll all be good if you just stick to talking to people, Sophia. Anything more than that just seems crazy to us humans. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it to the end of this video, you are a legend. So, what would you do if you woke up and you found yourself in a world dominated with dangerous robots? Let us know what you would do exactly in the comments section below. And before you leave, please make sure to like the video and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to stay informed with us. And until the next video guys, we'll see ya.